In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create an automation in Monday.com. To get started, open the Monday.com board that you want to automate. This is important because automations are created at the board level, so you'll want to make sure you're working inside the exact board where the workflow should happen. Before moving on, take a quick moment to think about the process you repeat most often on this board. For example, maybe you want something to happen automatically when a status changes, when a deadline arrives, or when a new item is added. Having that goal in mind will make the setup much easier. Once you're inside the correct board, click on Automations. This will open the Automation Center where Monday.com gives you tools to build rules that save time and reduce manual work. If you're new to automations, don't worry. The layout is designed to be beginner friendly, and most of the setup is done by selecting options rather than writing anything complicated. Next, choose a ready-made recipe or create a custom automation. Ready-made recipes are a great option if you want something fast and simple, since they already follow common workflows used by many teams. On the other hand, if your process is more specific, a custom automation gives you more control. The best choice depends on how closely the built-in recipes match what you need. After that, select the trigger. The trigger is the event that starts the automation. In other words, it tells Monday.com when to act. This could be something like a status changing, a date arriving, or an item being created. Be as accurate as possible here because the trigger is the foundation of the entire automation. If needed, add conditions. Conditions help narrow down when the automation should run. This is useful if you only want the action to happen in certain cases instead of every single time the trigger occurs. Adding conditions can help prevent mistakes and make your workflow much more precise. Then, choose the action Monday.com should perform. This is what happens automatically after the trigger, and any conditions are met. The action might involve updating a status, notifying someone, assigning work, or moving an item. Make sure the action clearly supports the workflow you're trying to improve. Finally, save and test the automation. Saving makes it active, but testing is just as important because it helps you confirm that everything works the way you intended. Run through a quick example on your board and check the result. If something doesn't behave as expected, you can always go back and adjust the setup. And that's how to create an automation in Monday.com.